Hello everybody, today is a fantastic day for Palantir. We have breaking massive news for Palantir. They did a meeting today with the Ukrainian president and the Ukrainian vice prime minister in Ukraine. Alex Karp is the first CEO to visit Ukraine since this invasion happened. This is massive news that a lot of people are not going to connect the dots about. This entire time I've been telling you that NATO is increasing their spending and individual European countries are also increasing their spending. Just to give you an example, Spain said they're going to increase their contribution to NATO at 2% GDP. Germany said the same thing. I'm assuming a lot of other countries are going to follow suit. Germany also said that they're going to take a massive undertaking to upgrade their entire military and they're going to spend 100 billion euro in order to do so. Where do you think a lot of the money is going to funnel into? A lot of people think I'm crazy. A lot of people think the Palantir boys are nuts and they don't make the connection. A lot of people also said, well, Palantir is not in Ukraine. They have nothing to do with what's happening. All you got to do is listen to Dr. Alex Karp talk about how bad things are, how much they're involved in things, and how much he can't talk about because it's security issues. And it's clear as day that they are massively involved in the undertaking of Ukraine. And no matter what happens after this conflict, I believe that there's going to be an influx of not only United States government contracts, but international government contracts, as well as international commercial contracts. When Ukraine will be rebuilding, eventually this war will stop. Ukraine will be using a lot of Palantir tech for their biggest corporations. I truly, honestly, 100% believe this for many different reasons. Main reason for commercial is you're going to have to be extremely efficient to outsource production, to outsource supplies, and to make sure that every bang for your buck counts. And Palantir is one of the only companies that can get that done for you. In terms of military armament, I truly believe, and I can't confirm this 100%, it's just a rumor, just my thoughts, just me connecting the dots, that Palantir is responsible for all of the Javelin missiles, all of the Stinger missiles, all of the armament, all of the night vision, and data and information that they feed to Ukraine and her allies about what's happening with Russia. I think that without Palantir in the United States, Ukraine would have fell a long time ago. Also, United States NATO allies. This visit right now, which I'm about to show you, just reinforces all of my theories and reinforces many of the dozens of videos that I've been putting out over the last couple of months that directly links Palantir to this struggle right now that Ukraine is going to. But not only does it link Palantir to Ukraine, it links Palantir to European Union and it links Palantir to NATO. When they will be spending a lot of money, and they will most certainly be spending a lot of money because they don't want to be the next country to be attacked by the big bad wolf we call Russia, they will be funneling money into Palantir. I believe Palantir will be the 6th prime of the Department of Defense and the first software prime. I believe they will be pushed heavily by the United States military and the United States government on their allies in NATO. Whether you agree with that or not, that is probably what is going to happen. And all you got to do is connect the dots and you can see that it's about to happen. This is a tweet from Mikhail Fedorov, who's the official. He has a little check mark, Ukrainian government official. This is actually the vice prime minister of Ukraine. Today, me and President Zelensky hosted Alex Karp, CEO at Palantir Tech. Alex is the first CEO who came to Kiev after the start of the full-scale war. Impressive support and faith in credibility of investments, agreed on office opening and digital support of army. So they're agreeing to open up an office in Ukraine. They're moving the headquarters of UK operations to UK. They have an office in Germany and they have an office right now that they're opening up in Spain. They have many other offices around the world, but you can see that they are strategically planting offices and strategically putting effort into this area because in the next couple of quarters and in the next couple of years, they will be massive ramping up of defense, both physical defense and digital defense. Let me read this one more time. And digital support of the army. Now, this doesn't just happen. The only reason this is happening is because literally Palantir has been helping Ukraine for the better part of the last year, of course, in combination with the United States military. They're the ones that are giving all the troop movements, all the data that Ukraine needs to fight a defensive, offensive war that Dr. Alex Karp keeps talking about, where a smaller country can defeat a larger country if they have the right products, software, data, and will to fight. Nobody's taking anything away from the Ukrainians, but you can see they were outmatched. However, their will to fight, with bringing them up a notch in technology through various different ways that I mentioned earlier in this video, gives them not only a fighting chance, but probably a winning chance at this war. These are a couple of pictures. This is Alex Karp sitting with everybody at the board meeting. This is Alex Karp shaking hands. And this is Alex Karp literally with President Zelensky. This is absolutely amazing. And just look at their facial features. Like seriously, let's look at the facial features. Look at Zelensky. He's actually smiling. What is he pointing on right here? This book says Stronger Together. And I guess he's showing him pictures of Ukraine and how they're resilient. I have no idea. And Alex Karp is just laughing. He's smiling. But this is a genuine picture. This is a genuine emotional smile. Look at the woman in the back right here. She's also smiling. This is genuine. This is not fake. And Zelensky is happy pointing at this picture. I mean, literally, look at the body language. Let's look at the comments a little bit below. I think they are showing the post stamps Ukrainian created, stamps referring to the war. Palantir leader does lead. Palantir makes me proud to be a shareholder. Palantir great software to support the efforts. Guys, and the current price of Palantir is currently up 7.6%. We just passed $9. This is really amazing. You can see that the entire market is rallying, but you can definitely see that Palantir is rallying a lot harder. What's going to happen in the future? I don't know, but my theory, and I'm not a financial advisor, is Palantir is going to moon the F up. This is truly what I feel. As I said before, these contracts will start coming in Q3, Q4 of this year and Q1 of next year. During their last earnings call, Seham Shankar said, there's a lot of contracts that we have going, we just didn't actually sign on the dotted line, so we can't report for that. And although they have an increasing revenue of only 25% on the low end, they are still guiding for 30% year over year. How is that possible? How can you say that? Either you're completely lying, or you know that you have a bunch of contracts in your back pocket, and a lot of them, not just a little bit of them. Where are they coming from? NATO, European Union, Ukraine, and a bunch of other countries. This is just my point of view. What do you guys think? Thank you.